Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the home team. Not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference. So let's take a look at Pittsburgh's starting lineup. Smith out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Paul George. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Josh Giddey out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Pass to Giddey. Now Holmgren. The three is up. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, it's just too easy. is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Shed, defended by Pritchard, picked by Smith. Here's Shed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Giddy. Wembanyama pass to Holmgren. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Dunn. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Holmgren. After the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Dunn, guarded closely. Pass to Harris. Smith with a screen on Pritchard. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Levine. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
And they get it back. George. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, that's just all about hustle by Paul George. He got great positioning inside, and he used that body to convert.
Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Dunn outside. Pass to George. Basket counts.
Well, that makes his night a little bit easier when Paul George gets a look like that inside.
The home team calls timeout. Rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the Rockets. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're hanging in the lower third of the pack so far. But it's only the start of the season, so it's not panic time yet for all the fans out there.
Now here's Levine, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Launches it. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. And Harris has got the ball here for Pittsburgh. Going inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Puts it up from 12. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
George outside. Pass to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Pritchard. And with this pause in the action, here are the league leaders in block shots. Victor Wembanyama, #1. Third is Chet Holmgren.
They're premier shot blockers, and they do it with instincts as much as length and athleticism.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. George, a screen on Levine. Here's Dunn. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Levine passes to Wembanyama. Yep, count it.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Smith outside. Pass to Shed. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Here's Giddey. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And so it's Pittsburgh with it. They trail by 1.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Now here's Levine. No points so far.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Levine.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
And here we can check out the story for Peyton Pritchard.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Giddey against George. Dunn outside. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Shed. Lets it go from 11. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Here's G. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Harris, a screen on Wembanyama. Dunn outside. Now Harris. Good. That's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
Here's G. 8 points in his last timeout. And he banks in the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
For Pittsburgh, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Smith. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Wembanyama against Smith. Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded closely. The 11-footer hits the front of the rim and out. For Pittsburgh, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Harris. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here he goes. G's shot is good. G's got his second basket of the night. Pittsburgh has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Shed. Still no points. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Here's Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Shooting an impressive 47. Here's G. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Dunn outside. George outside. Pass to Smith. Back to George. Over Giddey. George, no good. George has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The home team calls timeout. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Levine. Pittsburgh also changing it up. Shepard comes in for Dunn, and it's Wesley in for Shed. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. It's a 3-point game. Harris outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
That is aggressive work inside by Harris, a veteran forward who understands how to get to the line.
Walker, he's checked in for Wesley. And Harris drops them both. Here's Giddey. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Walker pulls down the board.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by George. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Pittsburgh has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Harris up top. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Now here's Walker. Still without a bucket. Harris on the wing. Walker sets a screen. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
1:02 left in the opening quarter. Here's G. And George with some nice D.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Holmgren with the block.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
And Pittsburgh with some changes. Matkovic, he's checked in for Smith. Hachimura comes in for Tobias Harris. And Sasser subbed in for George. Takes a three. Sasser can't hit. Beal surveying the D. Pass to G. The 15-footer. Off the left rim and out.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And here's the fast break. Takes one from 10 feet. Another shot. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 8.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. And he gets that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pittsburgh shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for Pittsburgh, Shepard. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Here's G. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Give him 8 points now. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can.
Here's Shepard. They've got Bradley Beal. Andre Drummond is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's G in at the 1. Pass to Shannon. Walker sets a screen. There's the 3. It's rebounded by LaVine. And for Pittsburgh, Walker out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Shepard, and it's Matkovic in at the center position.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Walker. Hachimura with a screen on Beal. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker. making his presence felt there inside.
Here's G. 3-point lead. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, three main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defenses one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's five guys on a string.
The shot by Drummond, no good. For Pittsburgh, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. The 3-ball. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. From about 16. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. It's Walker on the wing, pounded by Beal. Walker draws the double. There's the triple. And Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
The home team calls timeout. With some changes. George, he's checked in for Walker. Dunn comes in for Shepard. Shed comes in for Shannon. Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Pritchard. That one's off. Still out of sync. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the wing on the left. Here's Shed. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Matkovic. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the left side wing. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Trailblazers, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Here's Shed. He's scoreless. There's the drive. On the wing, Hachimura. George outside. Beyond the arc. And again, Pittsburgh with the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating